What's happening, people? It's the homie Smitster 400, one half of Straight Off the Ave. Shout out to my co-host, Mr. Dubbins, and this is Smitster Reacts. And right now, man, what I got for y'all is a video on why Jada Kiss left Bad Boy. Jada Kiss went on to T.I.'s Expeditiously, and he asked him about this topic, and Jada had to tell him. You feel me? So we finna get into it, and react at the end as we always do. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Okay, so you signed the Bad Boy.
Yeah.
You
See, I'm gonna tell you where you go. I know where you going. I know where you going. Where you gonna leave? Where you gonna slip up? Go
okay,
ahead.
you signed the Bad Boy. You alongside Big Mace, Total 112, and you guys had
He's like the Jordan. He's like the
yeah.
Bulls or the Lakers or
you had
one of them teams
and the
in
illustrious
dynasty.
lineup. What makes someone walk away from all that and say, "Man, hell no, I don't want to be here"?
Well, you know LOX. What is it? A 3-man group,
Right?
and it's all we. This is one of the reasons we still rock solid to this day, because we carry it that way. Every man's a boss. Every man got to say so. We don't. It's no. We equally all. We the same thing equally. We form Voltron. So
Right.
if somebody say something, we got to air it out. We got to bring it to the table. We got to. We can't just. You know what I mean? So boom. Big got killed. We already having light. It's already, pardon me. It's already like Versace Medusa head shirts.
Right.
Then it's 3 niggas with army suits over there. So it's already like grilled lobsters with grilled cheese. So it was already like different. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Because you
They
got
pop-
pasta,
Yeah.
then you got noodles.
Yeah. They popping champagne.
Yeah.
We drinking Cisco. With Mad Dog 2020 and all that shit. We on another
Chill.
Shit was different. So it was always a little bit of, we can never blend in perfectly yet. Although we had some of the best times, although we was learning shit that we didn't know we was learning, how to perform
Right.
the right way,
Right.
not cupping mics, how to control the crowd.
I still do that shit to this day,
Yeah,
man.
we do that.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen with hood, but
You're
technically you're
not
not supposed
supposed
to.
to,
When
yeah.
you get caught in a moment, that's
Yeah.
what it is. But just the whole thing of touring, how to live on tour, how to shop on tour, how to buy throwaway underwears and underclothes, just the whole life experience that we learned. We didn't realize we was learning that, but on another token, we wasn't blending in.
Right.
They had the commercial hits, this, that. I wrote the Benjamins. I wrote a few songs on No Way Out. You know what I'm saying? Victory. I wrote Victory.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I wrote,
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So, but listen, it still is not blending. We killing the clue scene. And Bad Boys, the top 8 at 8, whatever it is, they dominate. We dominating, well, we not dominating. So it was always something there. Then he had a meeting, Puff, Styles threw the chair at Puff.
What? Oh,
And that was the last. No. Before the chair, Big died. It's ill for me because the Locks' first time in L.A. is when Big died, and I happened to be here this time when Kobe. This thing happened to Kobe and all the family members and the children. So you know what I mean. It's really weird and bugged out, but the untimely demise of Big. They had a big meeting. Puff said anybody could leave the label that wanted to leave after that. Styles was saying, let's go. I'm telling you, this is the sign. Let's go. Tapping us under the table. Let's go. Me, nah, dog. We got to wait it out. We got to, know what I mean?
Right.
Boom. No Way Out comes out. It's love. We go on the tour. it's crazy. We making money.
Now you feeling like you fitting in a
blending
little
in
bit.
a little bit now. We go from not we
Get some
blending in
papers.
a
So you
little
getting a
bit.
little bit, you
Not
getting
all,
in.
we not all the way meshing, but we
getting
getting close. Yeah,
Right,
it's,
right.
it's throwing out a little bit. Boom. Then Big died. Then the No Way Out. Now we rocking a little bit, but it still kind of is not really, shit ain't going all the way perfect.
It never
Then
does.
we had
though.
a meeting. We had a meeting with Puff.
All right.
Styles threw the chair at him
Well, what was the purpose of this meeting?
to iron out some discrepancies.
Okay.
Actually, was ill when the night when the thing happened to Big.
Uh-huh.
We was mad at Puff for some reason I don't know about, but we went over to that picture you see with Big, Stevie J, Puff, that they showed the last picture in the party that night.
Yeah.
We went over to Big. He seen us with the 4th floor screw fade. Like, shake that shit off. My album is coming out. This is my single. We knocking this, that. We gonna handle that shit when we go home.
It seems like you guys it seemed like you had more of an ability to relate to Big than you would have been able to relate to Puff.
Definitely.
So
With
it's
that
like,
being
like
said,
Big was the bridge.
With that being said, when we finally met Big and he embraced us and took us in, he like, yo, this is gonna be wild stuff you don't like about Puff. He's gonna make y'all stars, but this is what's gonna happen along the way of him making y'all stars.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like him for that, but you're gonna be a star.
Right.
So he gave us
So he told you this?
Yeah, he gave us the jewel of the thing. So in that party, he told us, yo, whatever, all of that shit, y'all mad at Puff, shake that off. Here go an ounce of weed, here go some Cristal or some Don P.
I was forgiven.
We celebrate. You know
I was
mean?
forgiven.
Then that happened.
An ounce of weed
crazy.
and some Don P back then, man, that shit
It was good. Yeah.
That shit was like a 600 beans in the club. You dig what I'm saying?
Then that happened. Then that happened. No Way Out came out. The tour came out. The tour is finished. We get back. It's not really going how we wanted to do. They set up a meeting.
You talking about money? Okay, so let's just get down to it. You say the tour came out.
No.
It had to be-
wasn't actually. No, it wasn't. Tip. It wasn't really.
It got to be something. It got to be the
It
money.
was just the whole.
way a motherfucker
It
treating
was just
you.
the whole thing.
The
Yeah,
message- the
it
message
wasn't.
pretty big,
It
though.
wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't. We didn't feel comfortable. We didn't feel comfortable. But we was making some bread. We was making a couple dollars. At least we thought we was.
Yeah.
But so we get the meeting.
Now, okay, so how's the conversation going before the chair got thrown?
It's going pretty good. I mean, I guess somebody said their part. I don't know if Styles went first. I would imagine Puff went first, then Styles went, because that's where the chair got thrown.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Wow.
then after that, it was we went rogue after that meeting.
Okay, so
Know what
after
I
that
mean?
meeting, there was all communications have been dismantled. Nobody talking.
D was still talking to Puff. Cause
D from the Rough Riders.
Yeah,
Who was
Puff-
they was your man?
he-
That was
they
your
were
manager?
our manager.
Okay,
They was
gotcha.
always our manager
Okay,
while we was
gotcha.
on Bad Boy.
Okay, so you always knew D and D.
Yeah, they was our management.
Okay.
They didn't get the Rough Rider deal till after we was already on Bad Boy. That's what messed us up. I mean, not messed us up, but that's what was easy for us to say, yo, we want to get out of here and go
But look,
back there.
So basically, okay, you get back from the No Way Out tour.
Yeah.
You're not comfortable. There's a discrepancy. Then you get a page from D, and he says, I just got the Rough Rider deal. And you tap Sheik and say, all right, nigga, throw the check.
No. They already had the deal. We didn't just jump ship once they got the deal.
Okay, how'd it
Because
go?
we knew us going on Bad Boys sacrificed them getting the deal. Because it showed them, yo, we put them over here. We got DMX. What y'all
Right.
got for us? Then they cut
Right.
them the check.
Yeah.
So it was still,
So
we
it was-
still was able to eat because we was still the family, but it wasn't going right. And if my man got somewhere where it's going right.
Right.
I'm gonna get out of here.
That's
Now
right.
I'm gonna try my damnedest to get out, and I'm gonna go where I know I'm wanted.
Okay, so when D was still talking to Puff, what was the like? How was the discussion?
I guess Puff was trying to tell him, yo, handle them or this, and he's telling them, those my little brothers. They feel how they feel. Like I can't, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to monitor it to a certain extent, but I can't tell them how to feel.
Right.
They young niggas, is young and wild at that time. This is the crack era.
Zero understanding.
Yeah, so we had to have a meeting amongst ourselves to say, like, you know, we ain't got no, this money that we think this is no money. We got no money going up against a shitload of money and a shitload of lawyers and pay. So what do we got? We got the streets. And we said, yo, it's not double Dutch. If we committed and the shit don't work,
right?
We all in. If it do work, we all in.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas like, fuck it, man. What we got to lose? And then we started the Let the Locks Go campaign.
Yeah, free the locks.
You know what I mean? Eve had a slot at Summer Jam.
This is on my favorite.
Pressed
I know,
up
that's
the
my
shirts.
favorite time.
We pressed up the shirts.
Man.
Right, free the locks.
Yeah, we had the one of the Rough Rider compilation was out. My
Outta
album
here.
was out. We gonna make it, dope money, all of them shits.
Come on.
They lined us up a mean
Classics.
playlist. We gave the shirts out in the parking lot, so it seemed like the whole arena had to Let the Locks Go shirt. They gave us 5-6 minutes of Eve set. We blew that bitch out the frame. Then we had the whole fucking metal in saying, "Let the locks go, let the locks." Somebody ran up to the powder blue Bentley and jumped on the hood and said, "Puffy, let the locks." Rest in peace. Wolf had to jump out with the thing and get cleared and fucking. He had to clear. The shit was crazy. So we get back to the back cave like, yo, that was impactful. We got the streets. This all Hot 97 is talking about. This all the people talking about. That was a good strategic
Yonkers
move.
is on the map now.
Yeah,
properly.
we on the map.
Okay, properly.
And then they was able to do some paperwork stuff, D and Puff, which later I found out Steve Stout said it was some group from Chicago that was supposed to be one of them special groups that Puff wanted them, and he was able to get us off for that. I heard that years later after I just thought that Jimmy Iovine, which Jimmy Iovine he did pay. It was his initial check to Puff that got us off. But behind the scenes of that, it was some Chicago group. That was supposed to.
Was it?
Nah.
Somebody unknown.
No, yeah.
Unknown.
These dudes
Okay.
never.
Yeah, let's not even-
They never
no,
surfaced.
no,
Do or die is my niggas. Do or die is talent
Man, I'm talking about.
upon talent.
I couldn't imagine.
That shit is crazy, but it was
I couldn't
some-
imagine Do or Die hooking up with Puff and us not hearing about it.
Yeah, nah. That's why that don't even
Right.
add up. These were some other dudes
Okay.
that never seemed to surface, but that shit is all crazy.
And so who decided to get the billboard? Because that's what I remember. I remember the billboard.
To Let the Locks Go.
Yeah.
I think that was, I don't know, probably was us with Rough Riders because they had a lot of extra money to spend. So
They were fucking it up.
once the campaign got up and rolling, we just worked it. You know what I mean? To the streets advantage that we had, because that was the only advantage we really had.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy, crazy time, bro. Real dope to hear him recount that, tell that story again. Excuse me, man. But nah, the fact that Biggie saw them the night of his death and that was their first time out there with him, like, that's crazy. Like, your last interaction with the homie Biggie is him giving you some smoke, you feel me? Telling you, like, it's a celebration, like, everything good, and then he gone, and then next thing you know, but to know that because I knew he wrote a lot of stuff, but I didn't know he wrote Victory, bro. Come on. Victory, bruh. And to keep it a bean, the Locks felt way better with Rough Riders. The Locks felt way better with Rough Riders. If you agree with me, put it in the comments. if the Locks felt much better with Rough Riders, if it made more sense for them to be with Rough Riders as D Block. That was hard. That was a hard era. You you feel me? And they still dropping heat. Ignatius is amazing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was pretty dope. Shout out to T.I. and his pod. You feel me? Super dope. Y'all go ahead, sign off in the comments how y'all felt about the video, how y'all felt about the the things he was saying in the interview. Shout out to the subscribers. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, do us a favor. Go ahead, give us a like on this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for new content every day. You feel me? It's how we rock it. It's the homie Smitster 400. This has been Smitster Reacts. Signing off. Owie.